Greetings to our lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Pravindran Sivakumar. My matrix number is 02D8019F1027. Today we are going to present about Genting, Malaysia, Berhad. The purpose of this presentation is to explain about the background, analysis of corporate governance report, and analysis of corporate social responsibility of the company. We will also give some comments and suggestions regarding checks and balances that can be applied by the company. Without further ado, I will start the presentation by talking about the background of the company. According to www.gentingmalaysia.com, Genting Berhad is principally an investment holding and management company. The company was incorporated in 1968 and listed in 1971. While Genting Group was founded in 1965, when its founder, the late Tan Sri Lim Gokthong, started the journey to realize his vision of building a mountaintop resort in Malaysia. Then, led by Tan Sri Lim Kok the group is involved in leisure and hospitality, oil palm plantation, power generation, oil and gas, property development, life science and biotechnology activities, with operations spanning across the globe, including Malaysia and other countries. In 1989, Genting Group and Resorts World Berhad underwent a restructuring exercise, which resulted in Resorts World Berhad acquiring from Genting Group of its entire gaming, hotel and resort-related operations, inclusive of goodwill and other relevant assets. Resorts World Berhad is the subsidiary company of Genting Berhad under the Leisure and Hospitality Division. Next, Resorts World Berhad's main activities includes tourist resort business at Genting Highlands, and its activities cover leisure and hospitality services, which comprise amusement, gaming, hotel and entertainment. There are currently 6 hotel properties at Genting Highlands Resort, comprising Genting Hotel, Highlands Hotel, Theme Park Hotel and Resort Hotel, Awana Genting Highlands, Golf and Country Resort and First World Hotel. Finally, the group and its affiliates employ about 62,000 people worldwide and have over 4,500 hectares of prime resort land and 238,400 hectares of land for plantation. After that, the vision of Genting Malaysia Berhad is to be the leading integrated resort operator in the world. Moreover, the Genting Group is dedicated with 2 missions. Firstly, they are committed towards providing the most delightful and memorable experiences to our customers. Secondly, they aim to generate sustainable growth and profits and to consistently enhance our stakeholders' value. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears. My friends will continue with the presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaishnavi, daughter of Sivu Subbarao, and my metric number is 1088. So today I am going to talk about the analysis of corporate governance in Genting, Malaysia, Berhad. So first of all, the corporate governance is the system by which companies are directed and controlled. So in this case, board of directors are the responsible for the governance of their companies, and the shareholders' role in governance is to appoint the directors and the auditors, and also to satisfy themselves that an appropriate governance structure is in place. So when it comes to the board of directors, as I told just now, the board has the overall responsibility for the proper conduct of the company's business in achieving the objectives and also the long-term goals of their company. So the board is guided by the prevailing legal and regulatory requirements as well as the company's policy. So each of the directors is aware of the obligation to exercise the unrestricted judgment as well. And we have a chairman of the board who is responsible for instilling good corporate governance practices, leadership and effectiveness of the board is appointed. The board is supported by a suitable, qualified and competent company secretary to provide sound governance advice ensure adherence to rules and procedures, and also to advocate adoption of corporate governance best practices. So the board has a board charter which is periodically reviewed and published on the company's website. The board charter clearly identifies the respective roles and responsibilities of the board, board committees, individual directors and management, and also they discuss about the issues and decisions reserved for the board. Move on to the next, which is relationship with the external auditors. So the audit committee of the Genting Malaysia Berhad company consists of 4 members who are all independent non-executive directors. The company, through the audit committee, has an appropriate and transparent relationship with the external auditors. In the course of audit of the group's financial statements, the external auditors will highlight to the audit committee and also to the board, and these matters that require the board's attention. Audit committee meetings are attended by the external auditors for purposes of presenting their audit plan and report, and also for presenting their comments of the audited financial statement. So finally, the assessment of corporate governance of the company, which is in Genting Malaysia Berhad. So in particularly, clear separation of management rights and governance rights are critical in minimizing potential agency risk of the management, such as fraud, cronyism, being too risk on prone, and so on. So issues like this, such as the composition of boards, their agenda and processes for decision making, and how they learn to continuously improve the governance of the corporation, critically influence the both quality of decision and of the management. So the main responsibilities of the board is to provide effective oversight and strategic guidance for the management. The quality of their decisions is critically dependent on the quality of the information they have. Establishing a culture that sets the right tone at the top is critical for establishing the trust for the corporation with all its stakeholders. So this is basically the logic of the governance. In a nutshell, good corporate governance is very important for sustainable development, not only for the individual company but also for the economy as well. So therefore, the quality of governance should be continuously improved and good governance should be promoted. However, what is not measured cannot be improved. Hence, there is a need for a model to measure the quality of corporate governance. So that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Puendran. My MIT number is 1092. Today I'm going to talk about corporate social responsibility of content groups with Samuelson. Content groups is forced or its contribution toward environment, energy consumers, community involvement, and employee. First and foremost, let's talk about environment. Content Group has long made protection and prevention of the environment by maintaining a responsible approach to the environment and nature in the conservation of natural resources, waste management, and prevention of flora and fauna. According to www.usa.com, the group implements various methods to prevent water, land, and air pollution. To prevent water pollution, the yearly sanitary survey is conducted on the water supply system and remediate action taken to track and remove possible contaminant sources. So these are one of the steps Genting Group take to prevent water pollution. Let's move to energy. Genting Group had invested in capital program that would deliver the biggest CO2 savings. CO2 means carbon dioxide. Besides, Genting Group had replaced the conventional light with energy-saving lights and replacement of metal spotlight with induction lamp in all their business areas and workplace. This can save electricity. Moreover, diesel engine have been replaced with electrical motor which reduce the use of diesel. This will save fossil indirectly, save kinetic energy, electricity and environment as well. Next. Let's talk about consumer, or also known as customer. As I research, I get to know Genting Group always maximize customer satisfaction and trust. Thus, innovation that made by R&D department to solve any kind of problem and issues gradually gain the customer trust and long-term loyalty. According to annual report 2018, 2019 and 2017, Genting service score had been gaining year to year. On 2017, Genting service score that scored A, which is review from customer, were 31%. And on the year 2018, it was 33%, and on 2019, it increased to 34.9%. The increase showed the customer satisfaction has been increased year to year.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Samuelson son of Devdas and my matrix number is 1099. So today I'm going to talk about the corporate social responsibility of Genting Berhad. So there are few themes that I'm going to discuss today, which is community involvement, employee or human resources, and general themes. So I'll start from community involvement. Under community involvement, there is infrastructure support and services to local communities, youth development and sports. So infrastructure support and services, the group contributed to many foundations. So the foundations are Women's Aid Organization, the Malaysian Pediatric Foundation, Hospice Malaysia, the Alzheimer Disease Foundation, the Malaysian Liver Foundation, the Tunku Aziza Fertility Foundation, the Gujarati Association Wilayah Persekutuan and Selangor, and also Divine Life Society. And also there are many types of foundation which is contributed by Genting Berhad. The group also donated to St. John Ambulance for its 24-hour highway emergency ambulance service to help equip ambulances with medical necessities. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the youth development. The group initiated a year-long Wish Kids program for 40 orphans at Badan Amal Nur Zahara Janda Baik to promote character development, self-esteem and perseverance. A selected number of orphans as Wish Kids were rewarded with a shopping trip. And the third is sports. The group contributed to the Selangor Tennis Association for its junior development program and to the Pahang Hockey Association and Football Association of Malaysia too. Okay, the second theme is about employee or human resources. Under employee or human resources, there are three types: employee development, safety and health, and internal communication. So I will begin with employee development. Over 8,500 group employees attended internal and external training programs. The group provides training in competency and in key areas such as grooming, ethics, personal impact, customer service and service delivery, particularly for frontline personnel. In the same year, 19 management trainees graduated and joined the group as permanent employees, while 10 middle management personnel graduated from advanced management courses through programs of the Malaysian Association of Hotels, Training and Education Center. Okay, for safety and health, an official environmental health and safety policy was internally endorsed towards an environmental friendly, healthy and safe workplace for all employees. The group also developed action plans in relation to the influenza A, which is H1N1 outbreak, in compliance with Ministry of Health guidelines. Steps taken by the group included awareness creation through memos, posters, notice boards, announcement and intranet. Okay, for internal communication, the group maintained a regular communication channel with employees through an internal communication network that includes a BI weekly employees newsletter, the intranet GGIP, internal notice boards and e-kiosk. So the last theme is general themes. The group takes steps to provide timely and equal dissemination of material information to its shareholders and the general public, with the key priority being the promotion of good investor relations. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your time and consideration.